swept through the country, leaving death and destruction in its wake, but no more so than Georgia.
Margaret Mitchell tells the story of the fiery Scarlett O'Hara, and those she loves and hates.
In her tale, we learn how the South struggled through war, Reconstruction, and the undoing of a way of life, for both good and ill, and how it's now all gone with the wind.
You know, there isn't going to be any war. It's all just talk. Besides, the Yankees are too scared of us.
Well, honey, of course there's going to be a war. The Yankees...
If you say the word war just once more, I'll go in the house and shut the door.
Look, Scarlett, I'll tell you a secret.
What?
There's going to be an engagement announced tomorrow night at the Wilkes' ball. It's Ashley's Miss Melanie.
Oh, Ashley to marry Melanie Hamilton? Ashley couldn't be in love with a mousy little person like Melanie. Oh, Ashley, Ashley. Pa.
And, Missy, what are you doing out here without your shawl?
Is it true that Ashley's to marry Miss Melanie?
Have you been running after a man who's not in love with you? When you could have any of the bucks in the county? What would you be doing with a husband like Ashley? It's Katie Talbert you should be sending your cap after. And when I'm gone, why, darling, listen to me. I'll leave Tara to you and Katie.
I wouldn't have Kate on a silver tray, and I don't want Tara on any old plantation. Plantations don't amount to anything.
Do you stand there, Scarlett O'Hara, and tell me that Tara, that land, doesn't amount to anything? Land is the only thing in the world worth working for, worth fighting for, worth dying for. Scarlett's eyes searched the crowd for Ashley. As she chattered, her eyes fell on the stranger standing alone in the hall.
Oh, Kathleen! Who's that nasty man downstairs?
Oh, don't you know? He has the most terrible reputation. His name is Grandpa.
Oh.
Scarlett had made certain that Melanie was lying down before she slipped into the hall and started down the stairs. Across the hall was the wide open door of the library, and she sped into it.
Scarlett, what is it?
Oh, Ashley, Ashley, I love you. Tell me.
Scarlett, you must not say these things. You're going to marry Melanie.
But you said you cared.
Scarlett, please.
Crash.
It's bad enough to have a nap disturbed by such a passage. But why should my life be endangered?
Sir, you should have made your presence known. You are no gentleman.
And you, miss, are no lady.
As Scarlett turned, she saw Charles coming into the house.
Do you know what's happened? Mr. Lincoln has called for soldiers. Miss Scarlett will be over in a month. Will you wait for me?
Oh.
Within 2 weeks, Scarlett had become a wife. Within 2 months more, she was a widow. The war went on. The Yankee blockade had tightened.
Had it not been for the upset conditions, Rhett Butler would have never been received in Atlanta.
But now, even the most straight-laced felt that patriotism called upon them to be more broad-minded.
We must all give thanks to the charming young ladies here who have made this bazaar a success. But we need more gold, and I'm asking you for it. Orchestra, the finest of tunes. Dixie. Gentlemen, if you wish to lead a reel with the lady of your choice, you must bargain for her.
Mrs. Charles Hamilton, $150 in gold.
I tell you, it's impossible. Mrs. Hamilton will not...
Oh, yes, I will.
You hear people talk.
Oh, I don't care what people say.
Now that's the beginning of wisdom.
Captain Butler, you must repeat yourself.
Isn't it divine?
You must not hold me so tightly. I'll be mad at you if you do.
Yes. And you look gorgeous when you're mad. The Army's been driven back into Virginia since the defeat at Gettysburg. Ashley's coming home as the Christmas season approaches. Scarlett, will you promise?
Oh, Ashley, I'd do anything for you. He's going to kiss me and it won't be my fault.
Scarlett, will you look after Melanie for me if I were killed? No, Scarlett, no. Goodbye.
Oh, Ashley.
1864 passed by. Melanie told Scarlett that she was going to have a baby.
A telegram from Ashton's colonel.
Major Wilkes missing, believed captured. Then Atlanta could hear the sounds of the battle.
Are the Yankees coming?
Yes, sir. We've got to fall back. Why have you ladies
go to Macon or somewhere safer.
I'm going home to Tara, Melanie, and you can come with me.
It's out of the question for you to go, Miss Melly.
But if I went to Tara with Scarlett...
I won't have you move. You don't want to have the baby on a train or in a buggy, do you?
But what will I do if the baby came?
Miss Scarlett, if and we can get back when time comes, don't you bother. I can manage. I knows all about birthing.
The air was oppressive on the hot morning hour when Melanie told Scarlett.
Scarlett, darling, I've been having pains and stuff.
You have a send it after me.
I can't leave these men for a baby. They're dying. Get some woman to help you.
Is the doctor come?
No, he can't come.
Miss Scarlett, we've got to have a doctor. I know nothing about the baby. It was all over. Suddenly, she saw a huge tongue of flame.
The Yankees.
Then, the nightmare journey home to Tara.
Pa.
Your mother. She died yesterday.
Mother?
$300 extra taxes they want us to pay.
It might just as well be $3 million.
Miss Scarlett.
Melanie?
Lady Scarlett.
Pa.
Miss Scarlett.
Oh! Oh, as God is my witness, the Yankees aren't going to lick me. If I have to steal or kill, as God is my witness, I'm never going to be hungry again. I'll get the money from Rhett. I'll make him think I always loved him. I want to see a prisoner. Captain Rhett Butler.
Why, Scarlett? What have you been doing since I last saw you?
Oh, I've been doing nicely, thank you, and everything is very fine.
What have you been doing with these hands? Plowing?
Rhett, don't. I lie about everything. Everything's wrong. I need
$300.
I couldn't give it to you even if I wanted to. Haven't you any other men?
Scarlett married Frank Kennedy 2 weeks later. And before he knew it, Frank gave her the $300.
There's trouble tonight.
I should like to speak to Mr. Wilkes and Mr. Kennedy. They're under arrest.
For what?
They're under arrest for a raid at Shantytown tonight. And Frank's dead, shot through the head.
Scarlett sat in her bed. She had killed Frank Kennedy as surely as if it had been her finger that had pulled the trigger.
Oh, God will punish me for not being nicer to him.
I think she'll say me.
Rhett, I'll be down directly.
It's no good, Scarlett.
What?
The cologne you've been drinking.
Oh, Rhett, I'm afraid I'll die. Go to...
Marry me.
Oh.
Rhett was a very comfortable person to live with. Scarlett secretly wondered why Rhett had even married her. One morning, Scarlett told Rhett that she was going to have a baby.
Melanie came out of Scarlett's room, weary from all the strain, but happy to tears at the birth of Scarlett's daughter. She's a beautiful baby, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Her eyes are as blue as the Bonnie Blue flag.
Mm-hmm.
Bonnie Blue Butler.
Mm.
There was no doubt in anyone's mind that Bonnie Butler was running wild and needed a firm hand. But Rhett showed no inclination to make her behave.
And then, the pony, the jump.
No, Bonnie, stop! Dr. Meade said her neck broke. It was awful.
Oh, Rhett, I've been so wrong. Such a stupid fool.
I'm going away.
But if you go, what will I do?
My dear, I don't give a...
But... Oh, I'll go crazy if I think about losing his faith. And I'll think about that tomorrow. Because after all, tomorrow is another day.